here on these wooden steps with the cool air moving through the trees. I like the way you don't say much. You just lean your head back, watching the Big Dipper hang there like it has nowhere else to be. The world is usually so loud. Everyone is rushing to get somewhere, but we found a way to stop the clock without even trying. Let's stay out here a little longer. The grass is damp with the evening. I am perfectly fine where I am, just me and you and the stars. Right here with you, just the stars. The sun is hitting the rug exactly where I'm sitting. My green sweater feels heavy in a good way. I've been staring at the same paragraph for maybe 20 minutes. The words are just shapes now. Let's just stay quiet. Stay quiet. Let's just stay quiet. Stay quiet, quiet. The loo and something nice on the wall. On the wall. It's okay to do nothing. It's okay. The tea is cold in the mug. I forgot I even made it. One is gray and one is white. There's a bird on the ledge, looking at me through the glass. I wonder if he's bored too. Everything feels soft around the edges. Let's just stay quiet. Stay quiet. Let's just stay quiet. Stay quiet, quiet. The loo and something nice on the wall. On the wall. It's okay to do nothing. It's okay. Floating, just floating, watching the dust float away. The afternoon is leading in. I don't need to go anywhere. Stay right here. The world is outside, but I'm in here. Page 10, still on page 10. Don't move an inch. It's quiet, finally. The sun tracks across the old wood, leaving a path for the dust to dance. Ice on the glass is losing its grip, turning to rain in the middle of the day. Stay here while the house is still. Let the heat find the marrow of your bones. Though slow and steady, we have nowhere we need to go. The ceramic cup warms my palms. Steam rises like a silent ghost. I watch the way you breathe in sleep, a rhythm older than the house itself. Stay here while the house is still. Let the heat find the marrow of your bones. Though slow and steady, we have nowhere we need to go. There is a weight to the early hour, a blanket made of wool and salt. Wool and salt, wool and salt. Everything we need is within reach. The light moves on, but the warmth remains. Rest your head. Wait for the turn of the tide. Wait for the turn. The sun hits the floorboards in those long yellow strips. You are moving through the kitchen without making a sound. I like the way the ceramic feels against my palms. It is a heavy heat that does not go away too fast. I watch the steam curl up towards the ceiling while you lean against the counter, just looking at me, just looking at me. It is a steady kind of holding on, like the heat that stays inside the clay. I do not need much else besides this, just the way you look in the morning light. Soft and easy, so soft, so soft and easy. I have these papers spread out across the oak table, trying to make sense of all these printed lines, but I keep catching the rhythm of your breathing. It is more important than anything I am reading now. The ink stays dry while the morning disappears, and I am perfectly fine with falling behind the hind. It is a steady kind of holding on, like the heat that stays inside the clay. I do not need much else besides this, just the way you look in the morning light. Soft and easy, so soft and easy. We do not have to talk about the things we have to do. The grass is growing outside without any help from us. Let the sugar sink down to the bottom of the cup. Everything exactly where it needs to be, exactly where it needs to the blankets on the floor. It is a steady kind of holding, stay right here, stay right here. Do-ba-da-ba. Paper snap, ink on the page, tap the wood, tap the wood, keep the pace. Sun hits the desk, dust dances slow, stay in the lines, easy now. So easy now, you watch me, steam on the glass, turn the leaf, turn the leaf, let it pass, hardback bound, heavy and thick, watch the clock, click, 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 click. The mind wants to drift right out to the street where the big boots hit the heartbeat, but I stay right here. Hit the heartbeat, but I stay right here, locked in the chair, vibing on the air, scent of the rain, scent of the rain, cooling the pain, back to the start, read it again. Hold the thought, hold the pen, swing the ink. Black and white, just us two, doing it right, doing it right, doing it right. Click, click the pace, click, click, click. Easy now, do-ba-da-ba-ba. I found a pile of two under the couch. Blue ink is smudged across my knuckle. The radiator makes a rhythmic clicking sound. It matches the way you breathe. Pale light hits the dust on the silence without making it sound like a void, making it sound empty. I am folding the morning into an envelope, leaving it right where you can find it. Simple things feel like heavy secrets now. We are finally good at being still. The toaster popped and made me jump. The strawberry jam is far too sweet. I watched a sparrow on the porch railing. It looked like it was waiting for a sign. I am writing down the way you look before the world gets too loud again. I am folding the morning into an envelope, leaving it right where you can find it. Simple things feel like heavy secrets now. We are finally good at being still. It is terrifying to be this okay, to not not be looking for an exit. I used to think peace was a lie, or something meant for other people, meant for someone else. But here is the ink on the page. Wait until you read what I wrote. Wait for the light to hit. Wait until you see the tea is cold. It is all for you. Just stay right there in the sheets. Stay right there. Don't move a muscle yet. Don't move a muscle yet. The ink is still wet on the paper. Ink is still wet. It is still wet. Knuckle resting on the jawline, rough wool of the sleeve. Light is lancing through the glass. Dust is heavy in the air. Stay in the palm. Hold the pulse of it. Stay in the palm. Tracing the blue under skin. Clock is counting down the steam. Your breath is slow and sand even. Anchor in an end. Anchor in the linen. Stay in the palm. Hold the pulse of it. Stay in the palm. Vessels and the ink running through the wrist. The timber of the house shifting in the heat. Rest the weight. Rest the weight of the hand. Rest the weight. Stay here. Rest the weight. Do ba do. Heel hits the red dirt path. Toe pushes off the stone. One breath in, one breath out. The trees don't ask for much. They just stand there tall, watching me swing by, swing by. Green leaves break the sun, sharp patterns on my skin. No clock to keep, no race to win. Blue jay shouts from the oak. I shout back a hello, hello. Just the rhythm of the road. The wind is a cool hand, smoothing out the rough spots. I don't need a map, I don't need a plan, just this steady beat, moving through the tall grass, feeling right and tight. Dirt path, everything is in its place. Soul is quiet, step is light. The sun is leaning low, walking back to the start, with a song in my shoe. So light. Ooh. Paper flat on old oak, pressing down the heavy metal nib, blacking trails, the wide expanse, tracing every jagged thought I keep for you. Sharp lines, bold strokes, catching the vibration of the hand, tapping out a rhythmic beat against the wood. Fold the corner sharp, creasing down the fiber of the page, making sure the mark is cut deep, deep enough to break the silence of the room. Words slide, ink burns, staining every fiber of the bone, driving like a walking bass across the line. No wire, no spark, just the tactile drag of laid upon the soul. But my pulse is quick, my blood is jumping, kicking up the dust of everything I meant to say. Meant to say. It pulses, it pushes, it swings across the margin like a brass horn. Shut, licking down the salt upon the seal, sending out the testament of heat, waiting for the metal click of the box. Click of the box. Stay hip, walk tall, knowing that the ink is finally dry, knowing that you hold the breath I gave away across the town, in your hand. Signed and sent, yeah. Keep it cool, just keep it cool. Da 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 da. Shoo-be-da-doo. Heels dig deep, the black dirt gives way. I lean back, watch the oak bark slide by, slide by. Chain links bite the air, a steady click and snap, clockwork in the garden. Sun hits the nape of a resting neck, weightless for a beat, then the pull returns. like a reed in the wind, keeping time with the dust. The sky opens its big blue mouth and laughs a soft gale. I am not going anywhere fast, just hanging on a hinge, balanced on a wooden board between the mud and the blue. Eyes shut tight, feeling the pendulum swing. Warmth in the palms, the world is a slow loop of slow loop. No rush to step down, the rhythm is the point, the rest is just talk. Back and forth, high and low, just a soft sway. The refraction of light across the cedar, striking the ceramic rim with clinical precision. Your thumb traces the vein in my wrist, an ancient cartography of quiet belonging. We are nested in the inherited linen, frayed at the edges like a coastline. The convallaria bends toward the window glass, acknowledging the warmth of the solar as a band. We are reading the same heavy book. Your gaze is a lexicon of devotion, of absolute devotion. The vocabulary of your eyes is fast, speaking of histories we haven't written. The porcelain vessel steams between my palms, fragrant with crushed bergamot and peppermint. I am cataloging the silence of the room, a sanctuary built from shared breath. The cardinal lands on the iron railing, a sudden punctuation of crimson and light. No dialogue is required for this understanding. The inheritance of peace is a heavy fabric, wrapped around our shoulders like carded wool in the sanctuary of the late morning. Your hand is an anchor in the light, keeping me tethered to this specific hour. The architecture of the house is breathing, expanding with the heat of the day. I rest my head against your shoulder, a final sentence in a long paragraph. The clock ticks with a rhythmic patience, measuring the depth of our mutual calm. The dust particles rotate in the beam, a mitochondrions of planetary motion, and the teacup is empty but the warmth remains, transferred from the ceramic to my skin. The Lana Caravine climbing the porch, Whitney liturgy of our stillness. Stay right there Don't turn the page yet. The sun hits the floor in a way I wanna keep. You look so settled. You look so settled against the green velvet chair. It is just like this. Nothing needs to happen. The rhythm of the house is enough. Of the house is enough for me today. Just a simple frame for a simple, simple life. The tea has gone cold, but the steam still lingers. I watch your hand move. I watch your hand move, tracing lines in the air. You don't have to speak to tell me you are here. It is just like this. Nothing needs to happen. The rhythm of the house is enough. Of the house is enough for me today. Just a simple frame for a simple, simple life. Some people want the noise, the shouting and the heat, but I prefer the quiet. The way your sleeve is rolled, the way the guitar feels underneath my thumb. It is just like this. Nothing needs to happen. The rhythm of the house is enough. Of the house is enough for me today. Just a simple frame for a simple, simple life. Don't move a muscle. Just like this life. Stay in the light. Just like this. Oh, stay in the light. Just like this life. Perfect as you are. The light hits the wood floor. I watch it's the dust move. It moves in small circles in the air. The window is open a crack. The air is cold, but the sun is not. Stay right there. Don't move your hand. The way the light hits you, it is enough. It's enough. It is more than enough. It is more than enough. Your eyes are still closed. I can hear you breathe in and out like the tide against the stone. The sheets are tangled, but I don't want to fix them. I just want to look at you. Stay right there. Don't move your hand. The way the light hits you, it is enough. It's enough. It is more than enough. The world can wait outside. It can wait by the gate. It can wait in the grass. We are here. We are just here. Stay right there. Don't move your hand. The way the light hits you, in the quiet, in the morning light. Don't move, just stay. Stay. Steam rises like a soft gray curtain between your steady gaze and mine. The spoon clicks against the porcelain rim, tap, tap, keeping time for the both of us, while the world stays outside the glass, safe and dry in this padded booth. You slide that look across the table, low and slow like a heavy bass line. No rush to find the bottom of the brew. We stay right here in the pocket of the quiet afternoon, right here, wrapped in wool and woven silk, watching the rain paint the pavement black, simple as a 3-chord blues. Timing, racing for the downtown express, but we have the bridge and the melody, settled in the easy air, taking our sweet time to breathe. Take another sip and let it linger, the way the evening begins to fall. Porcelain rests upon the scarred oak. Steam rises from fusion of chicory root. Your diaphragm pulses with a sudden frantic rhythm. The punchline lingers in the oxygen between us, a tectonic shift within this narrow scullery. You are a monument of sudden bright sound. I watch the way your shoulders heave, tracing the lineage of your genuine mirth. Beyond the window a cedar waxwing hovers, navigating the branches of the silver birch. The world is violent and vastly indifferent, but here the gravity feels centered and kind. This silence is a heavy velvet tapestry, woven from the threads of our shared history. We do not need the clutter of syntax or the clumsy architecture of spoken explanation. Only the stillness. We are two celestial bodies and fixed orbit, no longer seeking by the weight of this small joy, no longer seeking in a reason for existing, simply braiding in the frequency of afterglow, simply vibrating in the frequency of afterglow. The resonance remains. You peel a clementine with methodical grace. The citrus oils atomize in the cool air. A fragrance of ponderosa pine in winter stains the linen towel draped over your arm. I am documenting the tetragrammaticity of your knuckles, each ridge a mountain range I have climbed. A liturgy performed without a single prayer. The castery performed without a single prayer. The cast iron skillet remains cold on the stove while the sun calculates its slow descent. We are pretanimates in a fable of peace, untouched butch by the machinery of the exterior world. Our knees brush beneath the table edge, a tectonic plate, movement of sheer devotion. Your eyes reflect the grain of the wood, a mirror of the forest we planted together. Everything is ending somewhere in the distance, but here the clock has forgotten to strike. This silence is a heavy velvet tapestry, woven from the threads of a shared history. We do not need the clutter of sensory. No longer seeking by the weight of this small joy, no longer seeking in a reason for existing, simply extending through the floorboard, simply vibrating in the frequency of afterglow. Stay the resonance remain. The afternoon leans against the glass. The clouds move in slow motion. You are sitting so close to me. I can hear the air move. A small smile hides in the corner of your mouth. A small smile. It was a feather landing on water, a soft shift in the room. Nothing else changed, yet the world feels new. Just a breath that we share, just a breath. No words are needed now. The blue sky is enough for us. Your hand is still on my shoulder. Life is this simple, a moment that stays, even when it goes, even when it goes. A feather landing on water, a soft shift in the room. Nothing else changed, yet the world feels new. Just a breath that we share, just a breath. So light, so very light. Like a leaf falling, just like that. The sun finds the edge of the bed, tracing the lace on the wall. You are still lost in the heavy quilt, your palm turned toward the ceiling. I am counting the dust in the air, dancing in a pale line. feet. The steam from the ceramic is enough. I watch your chest rise and fall, a soft rhythm against the mattress. The day has not started yet. Everything is slow and warm, slow and warm, and warm. The light moves across your skin until the room is full of light. I am cataloging the way the light hits the wide plank floorboards at 45 degrees. The waffle knit throw is a Tafricata map, draped across your knees and the sleeping cat. Draped across your knees and the sleeping cat. We are achieving up domestic equilibrium without any external validation required this morning. Your breathing is a rhythmic study in stability, completely unbothered by the heavy wool blankets. The radiator clicks like a slow ticking clock, marking the time we are choosing to ignore. This is the architecture of our quietest hours, built from heavy porcelain and hurried oxygen. Unhurried oxygen. No need for a schedule or a frantic pace, just the logistic of exactly here in this small republic of two. You have a specific way of reclaiming the duvet, a subconscious negotiation for warmth while you sleep. I watch the steady movement of your collarbone. It is the only metronome I currently recognize. Yesterday was all errands and high-stakes meetings, but today the only mandate is being horizontal. The tea is steeping in the blue ceramic pot, releasing bergamot into the humid morning air. I like the specific weight of this silence. It feels structural and incredibly sound. The world outside is a series of loud intersections and professional performance reviews I do not want. But in this square footage, we are the board members voting unanimously for one more hour of stillness. There is no urgency in our shared vocabulary, just a deep appreciation for the linen textures. This is the architecture of our quietest hours, built from heavy porcelain and hurried oxygen. Unhurried oxygen. No need for a schedule or a frantic pace, just the logistic of exactly here in this small republic of two. Just the logistics of staying unhurried in this saturated morning light. Exactly here, quiet and heavy, quiet and heavy. In this republic of two.